For the last 6 months, I've convinced myself to ignore TikTok. It'll go away. It's just a miming app. It's not something that's worth the time or effort. But it's getting hard to ignore it as it appears more and more people are flooding to the platform. It's in the news and it's even becoming a verb. This is something YouTube, unlike Google, has never managed to do, and anything that becomes a verb should really prick up your ears. So this video is for anyone who's thinking about using either platform, YouTube or TikTok, to grow a following. You might have an existing YouTube channel and think maybe you should split your time between both, or maybe you just want to start one from fresh and can't decide on which. Before we dive into the pros and cons though, we should probably have a quick 10-second look at what TikTok is. So here we go. TikTok is a social media app that allows you to film short videos up to 1 minute long. What makes it unique is you can add music to it from well-known artists. The editing in the app has a ton of features, and it's all about fast-paced content, challenges, memes, and having a lot of fun. I don't know how long that was. I might have gone slightly over. So, why should it be on your radar? Let's compare some stats to YouTube to find out. TikTok has about 800 million users right now compared to YouTube's 2 billion, so it's a lot smaller. TikTok users watch 1 billion videos a day, whereas on YouTube, there's 1 billion hours viewed every day, so there's fewer content hours there by miles. TikTok's average user session time is 52 minutes versus YouTube's 40 minutes, so it's really addictive, and that's why you should care. So even though the videos are short, people spend longer there than on YouTube, according to the stats, which, let's face it, could be totally made up anyway. But they're on the first page of Google, so they must be true, right? I could read Versus stats about these two all day because I'm a very boring individual, but fear not, I will not. The thing you need to know is this: the majority of users on TikTok are 16 to 24, so it's a younger crowd. But that age range is becoming more diverse. And yes, it's smaller than YouTube, but it's growing alarmingly quick and it's very sticky. So what are the pros for growing a following on TikTok? Well, number one, anyone can go viral. Even me. Although I haven't. Due to less competition in the TikTok algorithm, the unique way it works, anyone can go viral, or at least could get a lot of views faster than they could as a new user on YouTube. TikTok's algorithm bases every video as unique, meaning anyone can stand a chance of getting found. You don't need a channel with loads of content and authority right now, you just need to upload. Now, you need to make excellent content still and target trends or challenges to get the biggest views on the platform, but I'd be willing to bet most people could get a few thousand views on a video right now by merely copying one of the trending hashtags and uploading their own version. In fact, I did it as a test and picked up 3,000 views straight away without any following at all. It's not viral, but releasing your first video to YouTube and adding a few hashtags in the description, well, it's not going to do that. It's not my proudest moment, that video, but it's the point proved. Number two, dwell time. So as I mentioned earlier, the average user spends a lot of time on the platform. You tend to find that on all of the big platforms, people have their favorites that they would rather stick to. So producing content for a platform that has people hooked is only going to help you grow your following and your views in the long run. Number three, editing. This is one of the best features of TikTok. It reminds me of when Instagram started. They made it really easy to edit photos. TikTok made it easy to edit incredibly creative videos. And I mean, some of the stuff you see on here is so great to watch because of it. You can speed things up, slow things down. When you mime to a song, you can play it in slow motion, so you can easily follow the words and speed it back up, and it looks really fun like this. There's filters, effects, sounds, graphics, text. There's tons to play with. It's an editing weapon. And number four, it's phone shot. To get started, you need a smartphone. Some claim that shooting on your phone gets more traction than filming on a camera and uploading it. I'm not sure if I believe that, but it really doesn't seem to be about high production value here. Now, this could be because the younger crowd here can't afford pro gear, so they're working with what they have, or it could be because it really doesn't matter for the viewers. It's a pro because of the low barrier to entry for anyone. So if you already didn't have the production skills for YouTube, then maybe you should check out TikTok. Number five, sharing. If you have an Instagram account, once you've made a video, you can share it there too at the touch of a button, or WhatsApp it, or download it. In fact, it's really easy to share your content anywhere. YouTube, take note. It means anyone with an Instagram following can bring people over to the platform teasing content or just multi-purpose videos and build a following in 2 places at once. Number six, music. Listening to the radio the other day, it's one TikTok trending song after another being played. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is, are songs on TikTok trending because what the radios are playing, or are the radios playing what's big on TikTok? Leave your thoughts in the comments. TikTok have big deals with record companies and it really is influencing that industry. Either way, adding songs people know and love is an easy way to make more entertaining videos. TikTok was born from another music app, and listening to music from artists you know really makes it, well, just much more addictive. Number 7, mobile. It's a mobile first experience, so it's in your pocket always. Sure, all the other apps do this, but due to the fact videos are in portrait in most cases, watching on a mobile feels right. Another reason why the average user is spending so long on it, no doubt. So there's the pros. It's easy to use, easy to get views, easy to be creative, and easy to watch. Sounds like a no-brainer really. But there are some cons. Your first con is age. So if you want to grow a following of people in their 30s or older, it falls down. 41% of users right now are 16 to 24. So if you want to use the platform to market your business and this age group doesn't fit the bill, then it might not be worth your time right now. This does seem to be changing pretty fast though. Number 2, short videos. Yep, it's fun to watch 15-second videos, and with a limit of 60-second clips, it encourages people to get to the point too. But it's not a very in-depth experience. If you want to be an educator and really provide a lot of value, then TikTok might be a great place to grow a following to try and push to your longer content. I found watching a few short educational videos gets boring pretty quick. So the distractions of miming and dogs and all the fun stuff pulls you out pretty quick. Let's face it, learning isn't the reason people come to TikTok. But then again, other platforms have over time developed to work for businesses better too. So could this? Number 3, posting. It is recommended that you release multiple videos a day. Yep, 3, 4, 5 videos every day if you want real growth. Now, because production quality doesn't seem to be an issue, they can be fast to make. But even then, coming up with the ideas for 5 videos a day will be a nightmare, and I feel this advice encourages quantity over quality, which is never a good thing, says the guy who makes 3 videos a week for his YouTube channel. Number 4, the phonies. They've already got there. If you're wanting to build a following of educational content right now, you're up against a lot of phonies. You know, the ones who make content about making money online in 10 days, make $1 million in 10 seconds with this simple hack, you know, that kind of stuff. The problem is, short video means you can have a small amount of knowledge. You never have to go deeper to make a point or even do any research. It's all quick fire tidbits anyone can do. I've also found a lot of information that's simply not true. So it's a bit of a wild west, and I'm afraid too much rubbish is getting traction because of what it's trying to say rather than the information being right. Number 5, search. The search bar is based around hashtags. It's primitive compared to YouTube. Primitive! Sure, it's not really supposed to be a search engine like YouTube, but if you type something in, you're not met with helpful titles and thumbnails. It's a bit of a mess, and half the time hashtags have been thrown into content with little to no thought, muddying the waters, and it's being pushed because it's someone dancing that got a lot more likes and watch time than the actual educators on there trying to teach people. Song and dance. Right now, dances, miming, dogs, cats and memes are what gets traction. If you're not into them, it's not the same epic growth potential. It still can be pretty good though, but it's not what you might have heard. Sure, brands can try to get on this as well as educators, but expect 170 views on a video when you have no following using the correct hashtags, not hundreds of thousands, which, let's face it, still isn't actually that bad. So now let's compare it to YouTube, starting with the pros. First pro, search and suggested. Ah, I love this. The reason YouTube is probably the best platform on the planet, it definitely is because it can rank your content in search on YouTube and Google, as well as the fact it acts like a social media platform suggesting your content. You can get found in multiple ways, which might not make you viral, but you can develop a more consistent and reliable growth pattern. Number 2, it's tried and tested. Yes, TikTok is growing very fast, and yes, it would appear that it's already a household name, but it's not tried and tested. The ad platform isn't as sophisticated, and it will need a lot of money to keep growing and surviving, so it has to ensure more brands come in to advertise. And I've also heard Little Birdie saying that they may one day pay creators. It's another reason to go. Probably shouldn't put that in the pros of YouTube. Vine, Google+, MySpace, and a host of other apps that grew fast also vanished fast. A YouTube following is less likely to vanish. Been around for ages, it's still growing. TikTok could be gone in 18 months. And any work you put into it, potentially gone with it. Although I don't think it will be. Number 3, ad revenue. Why would you go anywhere else to grow a following when the content you make can pay you? It's possible to live off making videos for YouTube without selling a thing. This should be a massive draw for anyone looking to grow a following. Number 4, wider audiences. YouTube users are way more spread out in terms of age. This means you can build a following of people your content is relevant to, rather than hope the youngsters might care. I might sound so old. Number 5, longer videos. YouTube is the place people come to learn and devote time to content. If you have a lot of expertise, then YouTube allows you to really provide a heck of a lot of value to the viewer. Number 6, viewer journeys. End screens, playlists, and suggested videos allow your viewers to stay on track on your channel, watching your videos. You can help stop them from getting distracted and take them on these epic content journeys. Sure, TikTok users can do this when they discover your homepage, but a lot of the time, due to the fact thumbnails and titles are cryptic, you'll hit something, you'll have no idea what it will be, meaning it's easy to go back to the For You page because you're not interested. That's some of the pros. Of course, there's more, same with TikTok, but these ones are the ones I thought might matter most to educators and businesses. So, what are the YouTube cons? Well, there's none. No, there is loads. Number 1, competition. Growth is flipping tough. I mean, it's hard work. Most niches are saturated now, and you have to be in it for the long haul. Viral just doesn't randomly happen much at all anymore. You might find once a year there's a big viral story, but otherwise, that's it. On TikTok, it can actually be daily. Number 2, higher production. So due to longer content being pushed by YouTube and a lot of people having been on the platform for years now, the production values expected are way higher. Sure, you can make content with a webcam or a phone, but really to help your channel grow, the better the first impression you make, the more likely you are to succeed. Even though the king of YouTube's production quality isn't particularly high, PewDiePie's a very good storyteller, and his experience in producing content will shine through the fact that he's not shooting on an Arri. Whatever that is. I heard a vlogger talking about that. It's expensive. I know what an Arri is. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Arri? Sure, you can make content with a webcam or phone, but really, to help your channel grow, the better the first impression you make, the more likely you are to exceed. As a result, viewer expectations are increasing on the platform. You might say this is nonsense, but when have first impressions not counted? Especially in the dating world. Not relevant. If it's the choice between slick video versus no lighting and lame quality, and it's obvious from the auto-previewing thumbnails now, well, you're in trouble, sunshine. Number 3, knowledge. In order? Yeah, I'm a Scottish laddie. In order to move your channel the right way at a pace that won't take you the rest of your life, you need to create a strategy, research keyword ideas, optimize, produce very high quality content, design eye-popping thumbnails, and edit and promote on multiple platforms. That's all, it's easy. You basically need to become a marketing expert. On TikTok, you can spend 15 seconds on a video and get 200,000 views. Why am I on YouTube? Sure, people grow by mistake on YouTube, but you need to be way more deliberate in your actions. Number 4, YouTube's editor. YouTube's editor is amazing. You can trim. That's it. Maybe add a track. But seriously, compared to what you can do so easily on TikTok, this is a massive downsize. Really, for YouTube, you need quality desktop editing skills. These two platforms aren't competition. I mean, if I was Instagram, I'd be terrified by TikTok. If you want to grow a following on YouTube, it might take longer and you might need to learn more, but it's currently a more professional platform. TikTok feels very throwaway. A video can get 1 million views and then your next release, 10. Amazing for views, but for dedicated followers, I'm not convinced less, unless your goal is entertainment. So, what is the best platform for growing a following? Well, if speed is all you care about, it's TikTok, hands down. But if you want to grow a business, following that generates revenue and not risk it vanishing over the next 2 years, then YouTube's still top dog. Well done, YouTube. If you'd like to learn more about growing a YouTube channel, then check out this playlist here. There's heaps to help you develop, or maybe check out our latest release here. And if you found this useful or helpful, or if I made you cry or cringe or smile or laugh or love, then hit subscribe, because we make 3 videos a week just like this to help you grow your channel. I stumbled right at the end. Leaving it in. Nobody's perfect.